In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to sew a pair of shorts using a free pattern. Again, free patterns are great if you are a beginner. This pattern is awesome, and it also comes in, so these are the biker short lengths. It also comes in a shorter shorts and leggings. And the way you sew it up will be the same. So if you want to do the leggings, you can watch this tutorial and see how to sew it up. So if you want to see how to do it, just keep watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Leslie. My channel is all about sublimation and sewing. So if either of those things interest you, please consider subscribing, joining my YouTube family. We're on our way to 16,000 subscribers. And check out my website at soulpresscreate.com. Hit the bell notification button to be notified every time I upload. I upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. And let's just jump into this video. You want to start off by cutting your fabric. You want 2 mirrored pieces of your leg pieces, and you'll notice that one side is higher than the other. The higher side is your back, so you want to make sure to mark that. I marked it with the clip. And you'll notice that the front crotch areas are a little different as well. Again, you want to make sure you have a mirrored piece, which means it's just basically the opposite of it. So your back will be on the opposite end, but then you want your waistband piece. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a memory crease for our hem. So we're going to take a marking tool and we're going to mark on the wrong side of our fabric 1 inch on the bottom of our pant leg or a short leg. And you want to do that all the way across. Then you're going to take your fabric and you're going to fold it along the markings that you drew, and you're going to take your iron and you're going to press that down with steam to make sure that it lays flat. This is going to help us in the future when we go to hem our pants. And you want to repeat on the other leg. Then you're going to take your waistband and you're going to fold it in half, wrong sides facing each other, and then you're going to press and steam that down. It's okay if your waistband looks a little wonky. Once you sew it up, it's going to be perfectly fine. Now you want to take your pant legs and you're going to fold them onto themselves, right sides facing, and you're going to line up your crotch area and you're going to clip or pin that. And then you're going to line up the bottom raw edge, making sure to open that memory crease. And you're going to pin or clip that as well. And then you just want to clip or pin in between those two areas that you just pinned or clipped. And you want to repeat this for the other pant leg as well. Then you want to take your waistband and you want to open it up, and we're going to fold our waistband with the short sides touching each other, right sides facing. And we're going to clip across that short side. You can line up that middle crease together and line up your two bottom edges, your top and your bottom edge. That way it can all line up nicely. Now that you have clipped everything, you're going to take it to your sewing machine or serger and you're going to sew at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. If you're using a sewing machine, you want to use a stretch stitch. I'm using my serger, and we're just going to sew across all those areas that we clipped. Then you want to flip one of your pant legs right side out and leave one wrong sides out. And you want to stick the one that's right side out inside of the one that's wrong side out. So you want your right sides facing each other, and you're going to line up that crotch seam that you just sewed up. One seam facing one way and one seam facing the other way. And you want to clip or pin that. And you want to make sure that you're lining up your front side with your front side and then your back side with your back side. And you want to clip all along the crotch area. It should look like this. And now we're going to take it to our sewing machine. We're going to sew at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Now we're going to clip our threads. For our hem in the bottom, you can clip them on the top as well because that's going to be sewn into. And then you can just fold over your fabric. If you want to reduce bulk at that seam, you can clip it where it's going to fold and turn one side of the seam one way and the other side the other way. And that's just going to reduce the bulk, which comes in handy. And then you just want to fold that memory crease that you had created earlier and clip it so that it stays put. And then you want to get your waistband and you can clip it where it folds as well to reduce that bulk. And then you just want to fold your waistband in half along that memory crease that you created earlier. Then you want to take your back seam, make sure it's all lined up nicely, and you want to fold your fabric and find the front of your fabric, and you want to clip. You can take a pin and you can pin that area, kind of mark it, or you can take, what I like to do is I like to take some scissors and I like to snip that area to create a little notch there, and that's going to get sewn up so we won't even see it, but it's handy and you don't got to worry about a pin or a clip falling off. Then you're going to line up that notch with your back seam and go to the side, and that's going to be one of your quarter points, and you're going to repeat that on the other side. So in total you should have 3 notches or marked areas in your back seam, and you're going to do exactly the same for your actual pant. And then we're just going to start lining up. You're going to line up your back seam on your waistband with your back seam on your pants. And you're going to clip or pin that. Then you want to line up the front notch of your pants with the front notch of your waistband. And repeat the same things for the side notches. And then you can clip all the way around. And then you can take it to your sewing machine or serger and you can sew at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And now we can tuck in that serger thread. This should be the only serger thread you will have to tuck in. What I like to do is I like to take a upholstery needle and a needle threader and thread my serger thread through the upholstery needle and thread that through the already sewed seam and then clip off any excess. Now all that we have left to do is to hem. So I personally like to use my cover stitch. So I used my cover stitch to hem. You can use your sewing machine using a stretch stitch. Completely up to you. This is how they turned out. This fabric is a Walmart bundle and it actually feels really nice, and it's gonna be, I made these as like lounge pants. So these are the high-waisted. They also have mid-rise. This is the high-waisted if you wanted to, because this is just a band. It's not gonna suck you in. You can put an elastic here if you wanted to. And I made this is the biker shorts. They have shorter ones. And they also have legging size. You did it. You made your first pair of shorts. Look how cute these are. My gosh. When I tried these on, I did not want to take them off. These are like the perfect like lounge pants. These are also great for under dresses, or if you just want to do a little cute biker girl outfit. They're awesome, awesome, awesome. Again, the pattern comes with a shorter version for the shorts. These are the biker short version and a legging version. So check it out. I'll have it linked down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys end up trying this pattern out. There will also be a video for a free lounge shirt. We're gonna make a matching set basically, coming out next week. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and hit the bell notification button to be notified every time I upload. Share this video with someone who is trying to learn to sew, and check out my website at sewpresscreate.com. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.